Some highways are haunted by accidents. Others are haunted by something else entirely. This story happened to my uncle in the summer of 1994, on a lonely stretch of Route 44 in Massachusetts, a place locals call the Phantom Road. He wasn't the kind of man who got scared easily. But after that night, he never drove alone again. Route 44 runs through Rhode Island into southern Massachusetts. It's long, flat, and passes through miles of quiet woods. Nothing but gas stations, closed diners, and the occasional old church. My uncle, Ray, was a trucker. He'd done that stretch of highway hundreds of times. But on the night of July 11, 1994, something was different. He'd just dropped a delivery near Providence and was heading home around midnight. His CB radio was dead, static, nothing else, and his headlights barely cut through the heavy fog rolling in. That's when he saw her. She stood on the side of the road, pale, still, wearing a white dress that shimmered in the high beams. At first, he thought she was in trouble, maybe her car had broken down. Ray pulled over and got out. "Hey, are you okay?" he called. The woman didn't move. She had long black hair, covering most of her face, and when she finally looked up, her eyes were pitch black. Not dark, black, like holes. Ray froze. Then she smiled. Suddenly, she vanished. 1 second she was there, the next, nothing. Just trees, fog, silence. Ray rushed back into his truck and locked the doors. He started the engine, hands shaking. He didn't even look in the rearview mirror, just hit the gas and drove. But 5 miles later, the radio crackled, and through the static, a woman's voice whispered, "You saw me." Then, laughter, childlike. Wrong. A few minutes later, Ray's headlights caught movement again, middle of the road. A dark figure. But this time, it wasn't the woman. It was a man, tall and thin, wearing a suit that looked like it hadn't been cleaned in decades. His arms dangled oddly, and his head tilted too far to one side. Ray swerved, almost hitting a tree. When he looked back, nothing was there. But on the windshield, there was a single handprint. On the inside. By now, Ray was driving over 80 miles per hour, just trying to get off that cursed road. But every mile looked the same. Same gas station. Same billboard for Cherry's Diner, best pie in the state. Same broken guardrail. It was like he was trapped in a loop. He even started passing the same dead raccoon, over and over again. It wasn't until he heard breathing that he realized he wasn't alone. Ray swears to this day he heard it. Right behind him. Slow, raspy, inhuman. He turned his head just slightly, and saw her in the rearview mirror. The woman, smiling, whispering, "You won't leave." Ray slammed the brakes and jumped out of the truck. He started running blindly into the woods, through branches and thorns, until the fog began to lift. And suddenly, there were headlights. A sheriff's cruiser. They found Ray running along an old dirt road, 20 miles away from Route 44. No one could explain how he got there. His truck was still idling on the highway, doors locked, CB radio melted from the inside. Ray never drove long haul again. He told our family everything, but no one believed him, until he showed us the Polaroid he took years earlier, on the same highway. In the background, by the trees, there's a woman in a white dress. Eyes black, no face. If you're ever driving through Massachusetts, and you take Route 44 late at night, and you see a woman standing by the road in white, don't stop, because if you do, you might never leave that road again.